Welcome back everyone to another episode of the full-length version of our unboxings on Carp Vault TCG. Thank you so much for you guys being here. I really appreciate all of the support in the last long-form video. So please continue to like and comment on the videos as it really do help with the algorithm. Well, alright, so let's get into our unboxing today. So we're going to be opening our Journey Together ETB. So I really like to, make a tiny incision and then peel it out from there instead of a huge slash mark right across the ETB. Just want to make sure that it's preserved, as I really like to display these, and Pokemon's putting a lot of effort designing these as well. So yeah, definitely want to preserve the look so that it looks good on a shelf. All right, so we're gonna open this up today, so hopefully we can get something good. And I want to show you guys now finally, like in a full-length version, what's actually in these boxes. So here we got this artwork all across the inside. Pokemon didn't really make it easy for us to open this, so I'm not 100% sure why they're putting in so much effort for this, But anyways, it looks nice, and I've seen people tear them apart, but we're not going to do that. So here we have our player's guide. So if you flip through this, you're going to be able to see all of the cards in this set, so you can actually check them off here. And the one I'm really looking for is actually not the Lily Clefairy, although it would be nice. But I'm actually looking for this Articuno here. So let's see which page that's on. Boom, right there. First one, oh, second one actually. So this Articuno is what I'm looking for. All right, and there's the player's guide. Player's guide. All right, and then now let's get into our ETB. So hold on a second. Let me turn off my dehumidifier. There we go. Much, much better. Okay, so let's open it up and let's see what we have in this box. So one of the ways that I display my ETBs, right, is actually just take this little popper thing and then just slide it right into this. And then that's how I put it. I mean, if you put this actual box inside, it's gonna have, the same effect anyway. So this is how I usually do it. Let's put this aside and let's see what we have in our box. So of course, you're gonna get your 9 packs of Journey Together. We're gonna open all of that today. And then you're gonna have your status markers, your promo card, as well as the dividers back here. So I really think that Pokemon needs to do a better job on the centering. Sometimes they're really off. Sometimes they're like marginally okay, but then you end up getting like edge damage. But maybe Pokemon can put this in the sleeve right out from the factory. Maybe that'll help. All right, so let's open this up. Let's use the scissors again. All right, and let's see how this quality is actually. And before we do that, here's the code card. If you play the game, please redeem it. And this is our Zorua promo card. Let's see the back. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, you get this off-centered, and then you have like damage on the corners, and then you have that like not even smooth corner cutting, right? Well, anyways, it's still going to look good in a binder, so no need to worry about that. Right, let's put this aside, and then your dividers. We're going to check out what else we have. So we have the sleeves right there, and then we're gonna have our energy stat, and finally the damage counter and a regular dice. These dice are actually really good at playing other games, too. So if you want to collect these, let me know. Let me know in the comments below if you want these dice for other games, or just if you want to play the actual game, I'd be happy to send these your way along with these damage counters. So let me know. And also, I guess on that point, I'll give away the sleeves too. Why not? Let's do that. Okay, so in the meantime, they're going to go back into the ETB, right? Garbage is going to go to the side. And let me know in the comments, all right? So put this aside and get into our packs. All right. Love the Lily pack art. Let's see what we can get in this pack. Right. I'll go through them quicker. I know this video is going to be pretty long, so. All right, see? Already better than last time. Last time we only got a mammal swine. So, in Zorua, well, let me know how you pronounce that in the comments. I'm really struggling with some of these names, but let's put that aside with our promo card and then move on to the next pack. Alrighty, let's go through this one and hopefully we get something good. All right, illustration rare. Check it out. Wow. Look at the Wooloo. Yeah. Wow. This is our first illustration rare from Journey Together. I'm very excited for it. Let's get this sleeved up. So I usually use these perfect fit sleeves, and mainly because they fit tighter, and these particular ones, the color looks better than the penny sleeves that I have. So then you can see it's almost like you don't have a sleeve, right? All right, let's set this aside. And then the other card here was the Lichen Rock. Let's move on to this next pack. Can we pull an SIR? Who knows? The pull rates are actually pretty good for this set from what I've seen. And a lot of my friends actually got multiple Lily's Clefairies. I think that's the one, yeah, Lily's Clefairy and Lily's Ribombe. So I'm not ruling anything out for this ETB. Oh, I haven't seen a Torchic in a while. Then a Inzreshiren. All right, let's move on to the next one. But before we do, let me clean out my desk real quick so that way we can have more space. All right, let's move on to the next pack. So I've been mainly doing shorts on this channel, and shorts are relatively easier to consume than long form videos like these. But you know, if you like the sound of my voice, I guess you can just put me in the background or something while you're doing your chores, cooking dinner, or you know, just eating dinner. You know, who knows? I'm obsessed with eating, so. All right, let's see. Oh, nice. Is that a gold? It is a gold. Wow. Iono's Bellibolt. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's really nice to be able to pull these gold cards. I think this is the first gold card on the channel. This is actually really, really amazing. Wow. All right, I'm gonna sleeve that up, but you can see like there's damage here, and then this off-centered. But gold is a gold. I'm not complaining. Let's sleeve this up. And with these, you gotta be careful because you don't want the edge to clip. Right, so I'm really extra careful with these cards. I can't imagine, like, imagine if you pull like a Giratina V All Art, and then you're just like trying to sleeve it, but it's just so hard to do, like reliably, and sometimes they clip and then they ruin the corners, and then you're gonna end up like getting a 9 or worse, even like 8, and that's just not pleasant for anybody. All right, so we're on our what? This is our 4th pack, and we're already pulling gold and illustration rare and this regular EX. And I mean, these ETBs are definitely really great for someone who's just starting out into Pokemon after all of the hype with prismatic evolutions, as well as what's the other set after prismatic? Maybe it is this one. I think it's just, yeah, this one is after prismatic. I really like prismatic. It is a good set. I've managed to get my hands on a few booster bundles, but that's about it. It's really hard to find these in my area, but I do what I can and to create content for you guys as well. All right, this one is a regular holo. Let's put this aside. We're on our 5th pack here. Actually, my bad. I think this is our 6th pack. I can't count. Counting is hard, am I right? Yeah, just trying to keep track of these packs. I usually sometimes write them down, and it is just much easier to remember, especially when you're opening up a booster box or something. Right, another EX. Wow, the pull rates are really starting to pick up. So if you made it this far, I really appreciate your support on the video, and please like and subscribe. It is cliche. Friends make fun of me and they go like, "Oh, are you gonna tell us to like and subscribe after every conversation?" Well, yes, because number one, if you heard that, you're watching the video, and number two, it really does help the channel. I mean it, like it's really serious, and it's PP up, because it helps with the channel's growth. It tells the algorithm that the video is good, it's worth engaging on, and when that happens, the algorithm, it rewards me in ways that you guys can hopefully understand. It really depends, because a lot of people they keep watching the videos and they don't subscribe, and that's fine, because I really still appreciate your support. But it would be much nicer if you guys can subscribe. All right, let's see what we have here. We're on a dry run now, but yeah, Whale Lord. Yeah, see, I really like these new hollows because the water, it looks 3D, right? You can see that it's almost like the water is one layer above the Whale Lord, which I really enjoy. Like, these artworks are where it's at, and I'm really glad that Pokemon is including one of these hollows for every single pack, right? Every single Scarlet Violet pack. All right, let's open up this last pack here. Let's see if we can get last pack magic. I'm really hoping for the Articuno. Like, a lot of people try to pull it, although it's only illustration rare. It's still really tough to pull. All right, let's go through this last one here. Hopefully, we'll get the Articuno. Oh, okay, two of the same cards in a row. Litigant. And, okay, regular hollow. Well, it is great. We got the gold today. Well, theoretically, the gold is going to be harder to pull than the illustration rare. But here we have the gold Iono's Billibald and the illustration rares Hops Wooloo. Yeah, a lot of O's. And then we have the Tapu Koko EX, the Zorua from our ETB, and the ENS Zoroark EX. Well, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.